We are in Rock Creek Manor, really close to Lake Needwood, Manor Country Club.
Standing here, I can see a great outdoor space already.
Yeah, what a great setup they have.
Well, wait till you see inside, and there's a great surprise down in the basement.
Let's go check it out. We'll see you for the game.
Have
Okay.
fun.
Cute little porch here.
It is.
All righty. Okay, now this looks like a Rockville house.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Where should we start?
How about to the left?
Okay. Oh, nice.
All righty. The kitchen.
All right, but take a look at this dining area.
Nice.
This is the perfect spot for a table. I mean, you overlook this beautiful neighborhood with this gorgeous bay window.
And then, very nice kitchen.
What works for me in a galley style is when you can have one person on this side and one person on this side, and you're not bumping into each other.
Plenty of space.
Exactly. Plenty of counter space.
Nice granite.
And plenty of cabinets. And they were refreshed with a simple coat of paint. You just want a fresh look.
For sure. And I like the carport right off the kitchen. Bring your groceries right in here, stay dry. All right, well, we've seen one dining area, but there's another.
I know. But, you know, I think there's a little something fishy about this kitchen.
Oh.
All right, dining room.
Number two. The thing about Rockville homes that I love is they fit a lot of rooms into a small space.
And it feels so family-oriented because it flows right into the living room.
I totally envision this house with parties, people here in the living room, your dining room, your kitchen, out in your outdoor dining room, and down in that lovely backyard all at one time.
And what's really nice is these are some tall windows, and they overlook that beautiful yard. I'd sit there and watch my vegetables grow.
Oh, that'd be lovely. All right, so far so good. Why don't we check out the bedroom?
Sounds good. First full bath, and some renovations have been done. I like the floating sink.
Yeah, nice tile. This is plenty large.
Right.
Good to move in.
Exactly.
Right?
Okay, so here we have our first bedroom.
First bedroom. See what I'm saying? Not large, but it's so cozy.
Right, but there's plenty of room. You've got a nice big dresser, 2 end tables, a queen bed.
Those corner windows, you like it. Down here, closet. Oh no.
This isn't a closet.
Wow, primary bathroom, and this is really quite nice.
I like the gray tile, the shower caddy, always handy.
Yeah, I like the mix with the marble and nice vanity.
Right, I really like the overall look of just light and bright.
Yes, well, that was a surprise. Great primary for this little house.
Okay, second bedroom.
All right, hello, cutie.
Okay, a little smaller.
Yeah, and neutral paint, you know, really makes those floors pop.
It does. So all that's left now is the basement.
Let's go check it out.
Aha, to the lower level.
The old rec room, but it doesn't look like a rec room.
It doesn't, because look what they've done. A simple coat of paint, and it brings it up to date.
Sure does.
And the fireplace, at that time, it was all the red brick.
Yep.
Okay, again, brought up to date with just a simple whitewash.
All whitewash. And look, voila, you brought it into the next century.
Oh, definitely. It's a great rec room to hang out in.
Yeah, sure enough.
And I think there's more to it around the corner.
Oh, looky here.
Ah.
Another bedroom. And is this the largest bedroom in the house?
It is the biggest bedroom, and you know, just outside of the size, look at this great view out the window.
Another great view. Oh, and the hammock in the backyard swaying in the wind. And I call this bedroom, this is mine.
Okay.
Right, moving down the line.
Full bath, and I like the idea that they were able to get like a full sink with storage.
This is so nice to have a bathroom on the lower level. One for entertaining for your guests, but also when, you know, guests come over to stay.
Yeah.
Oh, now this is a surprise.
It's a full-size kitchen.
Yeah, it's like a kitchenette, but it's a kitchen.
Yeah, but any kitchen that has a dishwasher is a full kitchen for me.
And you have a door to the outside.
Yes, that's really nice.
This could be one of those apartment rentals.
Yes. So we've seen the entire home.
We have. Let's go, and I wish you good luck.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Okay, you're so nice. Hello.
Hi, so what'd you think?
Okay, talk about a great Rockville house. This was it. Reminded me of the Rockville houses I grew up with.
You have that great dining area in the kitchen overlooking this lovely street. And then, you know, every window you looked at, it had this great view of the backyard. And then you come down here, and it's a whole additional living space, literally. And a vacation rental opportunity or in-law suite. I mean, that's sweet.
That is very sweet.
So I guess you liked it?
It's a great home. It really makes it hard to guess the listing price.
Yeah.
And I go first.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, 2352 as far as living space, and was built in 1965.
I know I'm going to regret this. I'm going to go in and higher at $725.
Live with no regrets, that's what I say. I am going to give you a guess of $625.
But guess what? $620.
Oh, man! So close. $5,000. Both over again.
I
Boy.
said I would regret my price.
I was over too. $5,000 over. But I feel like I won in some strange way.
Oh, he's totally saying he won. You know that.
We have one more opportunity.
One more chance in Rockville.
All right, let's go give it another shot.
All right, let's do it.